Alrighty, at 6:45, I'd like to call this Town of Plainfield Pension Board meeting to order on January 13th, 2020. And at this point, we'll do a roll call for
Kathy Tendridge.
Okay.
Tom Sinkowitz.
Kevin Cunningham.
Frankie Hewitt.
And next up would be item C, approve the minutes from December 23rd, 2019. You all have a chance to read through those.
I'll make a motion to approve the meeting minutes from December 23rd, 2019.
I'll second that.
And any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Old business, we have one item. This is the only thing for the agenda for tonight, which is Louisa had, the Travis put in item for designating her resignation, but had since the time it was initially put in and changed. So there's one modification for the pension. And Louisa, if there's anything I'm saying wrong, please let me know. But the calculations had started early, so we're trying to adjust that now.
The money came out of my account, went in and came out.
Right, so it was first payment was made, and then we found the error, so we put it back out. So the adjustment really is making sure that people understand that no money's been paid out at this point, and that your real start date will be on, correct me if I'm wrong, the actual first start date is in March?
March 1st.
Okay. So that was just that we're looking to correct the information that was put out there prior.
Okay.
So with that, we can actually act in motion to have first payment made by March 1st of 2020.
And if I can just add, the amount is a little bit different.
Yeah. Monthly pension payment of $1,324.61. So I entertain a motion to do monthly pension payments of $1,324.61 to Louisa Travis starting on March 1st.
I'll make a motion to act on Louisa Travis's retirement pension to begin on March 1st, 2020, in the amount of $1,324.61.
I'll second that.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? And with that, is there any other discussion for tonight for pension? Open forum. No discussion. Hearing none, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right, at 7 p.m., I'd like to call this Town of Plainfield Board of Selectmen meeting, January 13th, 2020 to order. I ask if you would please rise to the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
That's the roll call.
Kathy Tendridge.
Okay.
Kevin Cunningham. And for item C, which is to approve the minutes of December 31st, 2019. Okay, motion to accept.
Make a motion that we accept the meeting minutes from December 31st.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Item D, public comment. At this time, any public comment? And again.
Yeah, Mike. Dan Real, 20 Doherty Ave. Providence and Worcester Railroad. When are we getting a hearing? Did the letter go out?
There was no letter to go out. We actually spoke to the company in person. Providence and Worcester and Genesee and Wyoming, as well as the state DOT, came to a meeting at the town hall with all four of the fire marshals. Unfortunately, the police chief wasn't able to make it that time.
So from what I'm hearing, they blew more smoke and they still don't care. We still need repaired railroad crossings. And you can have all the meetings you want, but that's not going to get railroad crossings put up. So we're either going to initiate a hearing under Connecticut General Statutes or we're not. So are we not?
That's your opinion, Dan.
Oh, no, it's not. You had a course of action before you, and I see that you've decided not to do it. Second question, town suing itself, are we calling it off?
No.
I'm intervening tomorrow. Thank you.
Okay. Any other opinion or comments or concerns?
Well, I've got one, Sean Peterson. We are definitely switching attorneys for the lawsuit.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to voice my disappointment in that on the record.
Okay.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
Actually, yes, I could comment on that. Sussman Shapiro filed their appearance yesterday, and from my understanding, they are a little more expensive than old counsel. I believe the senior partners bill $300, $350 an hour.
You're incorrect.
Oh, then what do they bill?
165.
Oh, well, then you got a better deal. So we'll only spend $165 an hour litigating against ourselves. That's it.
Any other comments or concerns?
Yes, Jack Down, Woods Pond. Right. How many money are you gonna spend on lawyers on this term? Do you have any idea?
At this point, we don't have an idea.
So the last time you was sitting in that chair, you spent over $300,000 with no results. I checked into it, don't worry, I'm right.
Any other comments or concerns?
Yeah, I guess while I'm at it, the cool thing about the motion to dismiss that I did do tonight as an intervening defendant is sometimes when you print the town charter, people might run the risk of reading it, like section 55B for the town charter example, that says the Board of Selectmen has to institute and prosecute an action. So the point is, somebody will spend $165 an hour of the town's time actually reading that. And, you know, maybe the defendants will pick up on it, but who knows? Either I'm right, and in which case the suit goes away, or I'm wrong, and in which case we have a horrible precedent where the tax collector can say, I don't like what the Board of Assessment Appeals did, and I'm going to bring them to court. So I guess we've opened Pandora's box. We'll see where it goes.
Any other comments or concerns? Okay, we'll go on to old business. Item E. Item number 1 is discuss and act on approving the bid on the town highway roof. The bid went out. First there was a pre-bid meeting, and then there was a bid placed out for, well, there were 5 companies that came for the pre-bid discussion, and there were actually 3 bids that came out. And I have passed out into your booklet, so you see that there are 3 bids that came in. One has a short sheet which tells you all 3 of the, all 3 of the companies that put their bids in. Of the 3 companies, you can see that there's different values to each one. So I would just say that there's 3 companies: Roofing Store, Ultimate Construction, and Young Developers LLC. And at this time, the low bid came in at $74,860.39.
I just have a real concern that that is a low number, and I know when they gave us the quote before, it was over that. And when you look at the other bids, one of the things I don't like about it is demolition and removals, $20,000, roofing, $20,000, insulation, $20,000, miscellaneous, $14,860. When you look at the other bids, for their demolition, $3,000, and $3,000 for both. When you look at roofing, one is $156,000 and $299. The other one's $135,000, $623. So how can one company do it for $20,000? I have a real concern with that. I don't believe the numbers are accurate, and I don't believe that they can do that roof for that amount.
Well, I think that they're a reputable roofing company, and I know that they're also a town business. And I think that this gentleman was trying to do something for the town of Plainfield to keep the numbers, so it would work for the town of Plainfield. I don't think that his work quality is in question here. I don't know about the other two. I think the other two are a little high to begin with.
I just, again, I am concerned. I mean, I am one that supports local business, but I'm just afraid that, I'm just afraid that those numbers are not accurate.
And he's licensed and insured? Any other questions or discussion?
That would have been my only thing.
So what would you be your pleasure if you want to entertain a motion to accept one of those three?
I know the way the bid process works, we would normally go with the lower bidder. So, that said, are you afraid that he won't hold to?
I'm afraid that it's
Is
gonna cost us more than that, and I just know that the original quote, was more than that.
But how can you do that? He must know he can do it for this number.
I hope he can, that's a
Otherwise,
great price, I'm
he knows
just
he's not gonna
concerned
get
that
any
it's
more.
gonna end up costing us more.
How can you do that? If he bid this, that's what he has to go by, right?
Right, can't go over that.
You can't go over that. Correct?
That is correct,
So
but
he's saying that he
Is
can
he
do it for
gonna-
that figure.
is the quality of the material, is he gonna change the quality of the material? I know according to the bid, you can't, he has to go by the specs.
And so
So I
we'll
wanna
have,
make
we'll have
sure.
our building inspector also there to make sure that the specs that were put out are also followed by what he puts up there.
I mean, I
It-
understand all that, I'm just,
Yeah. It
I
looks to
want to
me,
make sure that, I mean, how can everything be $20,000? Demolition and removal, $20,000, roofing, $20,000, insulation, $20,000.
okay, so if you took the difference between the highest bidder, the insulation, the demolition, and the difference, that puts him up almost over 80,000. You see, his demolition was 20,000, not 3,000. There's 17 extra there. The insulation was 20,000, not 62,000. So there's another 42,000 there. So you, almost 60,000
But
more.
look at the other roofing costs for the materials
Mhm.
and labor.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
One is $156,299, and the other one is $135,623.
Right.
So,
So if you added the cost, the difference between the 3,000 and 20,000, he just did it 20, and you did the
Right, but
cost
what-
of insulation is 62 on this one, he went 20. Okay, so that's 42 plus 17, right, that's almost 60,000 more, you add that to his 20,000
but look
roofing,
at the bottom line, I mean,
and you're up to
you're in
100,000.
business, I mean,
Right, he just, to me, it looks like he just did it a different way. He's a little shy, he's like, you
a
told.
little shy, he's 2/3 away from their total price. I mean, normally when you have a
Right, on the material.
contractor,
He's taking a big hit on the material. It looks like he's giving it to us at cost, probably. He wants to do us a solid, I guess. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, this is a great price.
It's gonna be a binding contract, so you can hold him to it.
With the specs that were required within the spec bid, with the fact that he's also a town business, and knowing that he's trying to do something for the town, and
I understand that, but being in business, you can't lose money, you can't give your product away.
You can.
I know you
I'm in
can't.
this type of business, you're not. You can. I do jobs a lot less at certain points to want to get that contract, to want to get in. So you do,
I'm
to
just
want to help
voicing my
somebody.
concern. I think it's a great price. I know he's an in-town business. I think that's a real low price, and hopefully it will work out.
Any other discussion? Entertain a motion to go with contractors.
I'll move that we accept the bid from the roofing store, $74,860.39. I'm sorry.
Motion's made. I'll second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Abstained? Under item F, new business, consider an act on tax refunds and tax collection totaling $1,331.48. Ally Financial, $643.55. Ford Credit, $687.93.
I'll make a motion to act on the tax refunds totaling $1,331.48 to Ally Financial, $643.55, and Ford Credit at $687.93.
I'll second that.
Motion is second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Alright, item number 2 is consider an act on the resolution regarding the lease purchase agreement with TD Equipment Finance, Inc. This is a item that was in our budget for this current year, and the vehicle came in and we needed to go forward at this point to do a resolution regarding the purchase agreement. So in your packet, you'll see the Freightliner info, the finance info, and again, this is something that was again approved in last year's budget for a lease. So I'll read through the leasing resolution for the town of Plainfield, and I'll abbreviate because it's about 2 pages. But it is a resolution of the town of Plainfield, Connecticut, authorizing the execution and delivery of the lease purchase agreement with respect to the acquisition, purchase, financing, and leasing of certain equipment, authorizing the execution and delivery of documents required in connection with therewithin, and authorizing all other actions necessary for the consummation of the transactions contemplated by this resolution. Whereas the town of Plainfield, Connecticut, and its corporate duly organized and existing as a political subdivision of the town of Plainfield, we are the lessee, is authorized by the law of the state of Connecticut to purchase and acquire the leased personal property for the benefit of the leasee and to enter into contract with respects. This is for $180,000 for the purchase property, and of course there's the interest added on, but that's what the resolution is. So we're looking to accept that resolution for the town of Plainfield. Unless you want to read the whole thing.
I'll make a motion to act on the resolution regarding the lease purchase agreement with TD Equipment Finance Incorporated.
I'll second that.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any other items for this meeting? Other than a few things, it was a very busy week. I apologize to the Agricultural Commission. We're trying to get them on the agenda because they do such a great job. We want to make sure we promote and support the Ag Commission. So at the next February meeting, right?
Correct.
We're going to work to make sure we put that on the agenda for discussion, because it's great sometimes to have boards and commissions that do wonderful work like yourself. We want to make sure the public knows it, and that would be a great opportunity to do that. So if you would, make sure I put that on the agenda for the February
Absolutely.
meeting.
Thank you.
Okay. Other than that, any other discussion? Hearing none, entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.